hope all are safe at home. So we'll continue our practical questions. So the next question is to filter the rows based on the duplicate rows, which means that you should avoid the duplicate rows in the data frame. So here we have a dictionary with two columns, that is name and marks in IP, and you create the data frame with the help of the dictionary. And to eliminate the duplicate rows, you have to just use the function dot duplicated. So what is marks now? Marks is the data frame, and marks dot duplicated, within the bracket give the parameter keep as false. When it is given as false, the duplicate elements will be deleted and that will be stored in a duplicate row. So the duplicate row is a new data frame created without the duplicate rows. So when you display the data frame, you can see that you define first one, it will be eliminated and the output will be shown. So you can go for the next question, where you have to find the sum of each column and find the column with the lowest mean. So the two questions are here. One is of each column and find the column with the lowest mean. So first, what you have to create the corresponding data frame with the help of the dictionary. In the dictionary, you give appropriate data such that you can work on that. So you have the data frame df here, and what you have to do, you have to find the sum column wise. For finding the sum, you use the function dot sum. Then what you have to do, you have to find out the mean. Why? Because you have to find out the lowest mean. So in order to find the mean, you have to use the function dot mean dot mean, and axis equal to 0. Why axis equal to 0? Because we are calculating column. Then comes the minimum value. So once you have calculated the mean, you have to find out the minimum mean from the column. So that you have to use this function idx mean. So it will show you the data frame corresponding column wise mean, it will show you, and finally it will show you column which is having the lowest mean, which is TCS. TCS is having the lowest mean. See, TCS is having the lowest mean. So it calculates the sum column wise it calculates the mean, then find out the column which is having the minimum mean value. Next, coming to the largest three values in a data frame. You need to calculate the three largest value in a data frame. What to do? Just like what we did in the last quiz, you find out the dictionary, create the data frame, put appropriate value inside the dictionary, and you can use just a single function, which is n largest. N largest function is used to pick the largest element, n number of largest elements from the column. Column you have to specify here. Here the column specified is marks in IP, and 3 is the number of rows that you need, number of how much number you want to pick it. So I told you here we need 3 largest values, so we are taking 3 here. So n largest में 3 डाल सकते हैं आप लोग. So this is the output for that. It will give you the top 3 largest 3 values. Now next question is to subtract the mean of a row from each element of the row in a data frame. What you have to do, just like you have to find out create the data frame first, then you find out the mean. You have to differentiate, or you have to find the difference of the mean from each row. So first you find out the mean of each row, and you have to subtract using the sub function the mean from all the rows. So you can see here of each rows is calculated here. Then what happens, they find out data frame after subtracting the mean value from each element in the row. So all the elements we are taking and we are subtracting the mean elements. Okay, so this is how it works. Next question is to replace all the negative values in a data frame with a 0. So for this we create the data frame. You have to replace all the negative values. How do you find out the negative values? Just check whether it is less than equal to less than 0. So if the value is less than 0, what you have to do? With 0. So you can see here it checks whether df is less than 0. Then if it is less, we are assigning it is equal to 0. So what happens? This is the original data frame, and this is a new data frame which is replaced with 0. The negative values are replaced with 0. So that's all for 5 questions have been discussed. Please do it and take the screenshots of the output.